dinner tonight is beef heart. Seasoned it up, did a little bit of balsamic marinade, and gonna cook it like a steak basically. See how it comes out. Japanese A5 Wagyu from Kagoshima, Japan. So look at the marbling, how it's in the fat. That's what gives it the distinct flavor. And the thing about Wagyu is they control the lineage of the cattle. So usually they can know like 5 or 6 generations back the exact cow that was the mother, the grandmother, the grandfather, etc. And they control countrywide, so it's very strict. So with this, it's sat out, and what I'm gonna do is probably cut it in pieces like this, and then cast stainless steel. Gonna go for 2 minutes per side. You don't need any fat or anything. There's so much fat in here that you don't even have to oil the pan. And then once there's a crust, we're gonna eat it. Pepper. So you don't want to do too much salt or pepper. This piece coming off is actually causing an issue. I'll just do the whole thing.
Just a steak.
You're gonna have your first Wagyu, boo-boo. Let me see his face. Is that nummy?
Now spit it out.
And now he's trying to grab with the spork. All right, this is the beef heart. Some pan-fried rice, pre-cooked, then reduced in the pan with some rice wine vinegar and some burgers. And some Texas vegetables. What are you dancing to? There's no music. Huh? Alright, so these are the most unique burgers I've ever seen because this is ground A5 Japanese Wagyu. They don't typically make ground Wagyu. This is a unique product for this Crowd Cow supplier. And it's really interesting to work with your hands. It doesn't really stick together. It's kind of clumpy because there's so much fat in it. You can see all the white bits of fat in it, unlike traditional 80-20. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens when we put it in there and see what happens. Wow, what's crazy is how much fat has rendered out of these already. Look at all that. That's out of the burgers themselves. I put very little oil in there. So, melting the cheese. Melting the cheese. Oops. Oh, that's hot. No stick. Okay. Let's see how they came out. Still pretty rare in here. Wow. The flavor, oh my gosh, hard to describe. It's almost overwhelming. Like, that's something that I don't know if I can eat 3 of them. It's so rich. It's, I might add a little bit too much salt, but salt's very pronounced. You can't use a lot of salt with Wagyu because it oversalts. There's just so much fat. So it's so tender, so beefy, but buttery. It's a different flavor. Very, very interesting. And again, they don't traditionally ground Wagyu. It's something you don't really find. I'm gonna have to actually investigate that. It might be just a custom thing they just do for crowd cow from this one specific farm. But it's incredible. Really incredible. I honestly think this is the best burger I've ever had. So this is a ground A5 Wagyu, which is Japanese ground beef, which is not very common for Wagyu. They don't typically grind it. This Crowd Cow website I got this from, it's a special thing they do just for them. They have a relationship, and it's just unbelievable. I can't really describe it. It's almost too rich. It's got a beefy but very buttery flavor. It's super tender. The flavor just explodes in your mouth. It's incredible. It really is. I probably shouldn't have put cheese on it. I had one without cheese. I already ate it, but wow. This is a frozen ribeye that I would say is about 1.25 inches thick, and I am pre-seasoning it, dry brining it in the fridge 24 hours before. And that's basically giving it a salt treatment, rubbing it down, and then letting it sit on a rack exposed in the fridge for 24 to 48 hours. They say 48's the best, at least that's what Franklin says in his recent steak book. 48 hours is gonna get the deepest flavor, 24 is pretty good, and then anything less than that, you're gonna probably just end up having to season it right before you throw it in the pan. All right, so this is like an easy way to prep steak, and especially if you get something that maybe you get from the butcher, it's fresh, and you don't want it sitting in that butcher paper, take it out of the package, rub it down in salt, put it on a rack, put it in the fridge, and not only are you going to preserve it from getting any gray, ugly spots, right? You're actually going to season it thoroughly so that when you cook it, it's delicious. All right, it's dry brining. It's very simple.